actually get into these tips. Now, thumbs up this video. Where do you stay in Cuba? I would strongly recommend that you do not stay at hotels. They are overpriced, out of date, and very, very few of them really are worth the price they are charged. Get your people to people on and stay at an Airbnb. Just do your due diligence. Only book rooms with verified hosts that are responsive. Yes, Wi-Fi is limited. Yes, lots of hosts only speak Spanish, but Airbnb auto-translates the messages for you. If you do not hear from your host before you get to Cuba, that is not a good sign. I personally, when booking rooms abroad, stick to staying with hosts that have reviews. Read the reviews. What are people saying about the location? What's nearby? How was the host? Cleanliness, hot water, water pressure. Everyone is not going to be detailed, but enough will be. If you do your due diligence, you can find great lodging options for the low. We never spent over $75 a night and really mostly spent $40 a night. We stayed in 3 different Airbnbs and 1 home through bbinvanales.com because everything on Airbnb in Vanales was booked, and we had great lodging throughout our stay. All of them didn't have hot water, but that's a luxury, not a given. You will have to book in advance, like a month or two. Really, 2 to 3 months is recommended because tourism in Cuba has exploded and rooms go quickly. The best folks get booked up fast. Check the description box for a coupon code for new Airbnb users. Most hosts in Cuba offer breakfast for 5 kuk and dinners for 8 to 12 kuk. We did breakfast with our Vanales host. That was okay, nothing special, but their lobster dinner was lit. Then we didn't do it again until we got Montanza, and only because we were being super lazy. But bruh, that host with the fresh baked pastries, Raphael's house was so nice, and the food was lit. That's the only place we did breakfast for each day we stayed. Use that coupon code to book you an Airbnb, sis. Safety. Just be smart like you are when you're home. Theft is much higher in the States or someplace like Spain than it is in Cuba. The people are warm and friendly. If anything, the men can be annoying with the cat calling, but I never felt threatened or concerned for my safety. Cell phones and Wi-Fi, I would just highly recommend that you disconnect while in Cuba. Your cell phone is not really gonna work anyways. Buy your Wi-Fi cards in bulk from, I say Azteca, ETECSA, telecommunications. They have booths in offices and hotspots, and there will always be a line. You have to use the Wi-Fi via your Wi-Fi card, either at public parks or hotel lobbies. Hotels are grossly overcharging for Wi-Fi cards when they sell them to non-guests, like 10 kuk, when usually an hour is $1.50 kuk at the Azteca. Wi-Fi is not really a reliable tool for communicating if you're traveling in a group. Because it's only available in select spots, you really have to plan your trip ahead and stick to the schedule, or all stick together on the ground and go with the flow once you get there. At very minimum, have your housing together before you set foot in the country, and book ahead for Viazul if you plan to take the bus. But however, cabs are cheaper on the ground when you have more leverage to negotiate rates. Can be a super enjoyable experience if you don't over worry about things you cannot control and leave your American expectations at home. If you travel to Cuba and have some tips to offer, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. Deuces!